Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. Got some room at the 30. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. DeMarco Murray, 81 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. The first play from scrimmage? Some of these people haven't even taken their seat.
That's what is commonly known as a fast start. That's what my horse racing friends would say. They caught a flyer out of the gate, and guess what? They're in the lead now.
Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They go play action here on first down. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jarrell Casey in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. On second down, Taylor. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end, and it'll bring up third down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Following the interception here, Mariota. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 64 yards. And the Titans get the quick strike touchdown.
As a fan, is there any...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw here's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Nowhere to get away, and down he goes. Taylor is sacked. Daquan Jones in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Here we go.
Now Taylor to throw on second down. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he's going to be wrapped up and driven down. Brian Orakpo with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7 on 4th down. Colton Schmidt to punt it away. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. Here's Jackson. Good block blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. On first down, Murray. And he is knocked down from the side, right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. The tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back, and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
So they're operating in the red zone. From the red zone now, Mariota dancing to his left. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. Now here's Suck about to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And now out come the Bills. And this is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
On first down, it's Taylor. Throw left side complete. That's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards there, and the Bills have a first down. He missed on his first three passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
To throw is Taylor. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Titans. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Mariota now after the fumble recovery. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ramon Humber from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10. With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans. A play fake to Murray. Now Mariota rolling to his right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Matthews that time, and that'll make it third down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota steps away to his left. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He got 29 yards that time.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Escaping the pressure right. Caught right side, Davis. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't...
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. DeMarco Murray with his second touchdown here in this first half. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. And he knocks it through. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football, we're not seeing it right now.
They'll run the counter with Murray. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Now a second down throw for Mariota. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ramon Humber in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ramon Humber in there to get him for his second sack of the night.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out. Now Mariota on fourth down. Flushed out right.
He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Buying time to his left. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
From midfield now, here's Taylor. Being chased out left. And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. 1:58 to go in this first half of play. Back to Tennessee after this.
Watch left, watch left, watch left. Stop right there. Here we go.
They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. Dancing to his left. Going deep for his tight end Clay. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Taylor forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jarrell Casey in there to drop it for a loss of nearly 20 yards. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's 4th down. 4th down, here's Taylor. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. Now it's Taylor. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Steps away to his left. Taylor able to use those legs of his to pick up a 1st.
Obviously, a big play was needed. And you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Taylor. Buying time to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Brian Orakpo in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. 3rd and long. Taylor and company hoping to regroup after the sack. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, it's Taylor. And my goodness, this is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Out come the Bills now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Avery Williamson in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight.
Let's go.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. 3rd and long, it's Taylor. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Avery Williamson in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Here's Colton Schmidt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Oh, and now some space to operate. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
That was 2nd down run for Murray. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
And they're going to go for it here on the 4th down try. Mariota's going to stay out there. To throw Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it jarred loose. And fortunately for him, he's able to get it back, but it will be a loss on the play. He got it stripped, but you can see the panic in his face from up here through the helmet. He was able to dive back on it.
A good bit of fortune for him, because oftentimes on a strip sack, when that ball is wrenched out of your grasp, it can go in any different direction. It can go way away from you. In this case, it didn't matter. He was able to get on it.
Looking deep now for McCoy. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 39. A big play here for the Bills. 47 yards. A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. They'll roll him out right. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Daquan Jones in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. To throw on 2nd down. Taylor. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Mariota now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield. I think it's intercepted.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Logan Ryan.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 67 yards. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now here's Suck about to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A big play there. 93 yards. And the Bills are able to make things a bit more respectable. Stephen Hauschka for the point after. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. DeMarco Murray, kiss him goodbye. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. DeMarco Murray, 75 yards. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now here's Suck about to kick it away. On the return, it's Brandon Tate.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Taylor on first down. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. And the officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Avery Williamson bringing the pressure again, and that is his 3rd sack here tonight. Now Taylor to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Now a give. This is Murray. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Here's Mariota. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Lorenzo Alexander in there to get him the 6th time they've sacked him tonight. 3rd and long here for Mariota. And he's going to go down again. Lorenzo Alexander in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And it is incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule, but if someone does it to them, you won't hear people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Second and 10. It's Taylor again. Trying to lay one up deep. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. The Bills on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Taylor. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about 1 game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. So now 3rd and goal. Will the deep, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bills getting set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said there,
and got his man complete. And nothing but daylight ahead. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Here's H-N-I-C now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They have that feeling that has to be the best. You just go out and complete control of this game here for hopefully one final possession.
And it's a culmination of preparation that began with something along the lines from the head coach of, we're going to win this weekend, and here's how we're going to get it done. And covered all the details that went into it. They practiced them. They went over them. They tweaked the game plan as the week went on. And to find it all coming together and see it finish this way,
makes them happy.
Oh, that's satisfying for them.
Yeah, they were very, very good. Now the last stages of this one. Now Mariota. Dancing to his left. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jerry Hughes in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. On third down, Mariota escaping the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for Tennessee. 44 yards. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Throwing here, Mariota. Forced out to his left. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. Well, Charles, it's one.